Yo, what's up everybody? It's your boy again. I'm today here to talk about something that hits us all close to home. Money. Let's be real for a second. Being a millennial in this economy sometimes feels like playing a game on super hard mode. Between student loans, sky-high rent, and trying to avocado toast our way to a decent savings account, it's no wonder so many of us are feeling the financial squeeze. But hey, I'm not here to bum you out. In fact, I'm here to break down the top 10 money mistakes I see millennials making. And trust me, I've made a few of these myself back in the day. The good news is, once you identify those financial faux pas, you can start making smarter choices and finally get ahead of the game. So buckle up, hit that like button for the algorithm, and let's dive right into it. Alright, let's kick things off with a big one, living paycheck to paycheck. I know, it's like a rite of passage for us millennials, but it doesn't have to be this way. The first step to breaking free from this cycle is understanding where your money is actually going. And no, I'm not talking about that mental list you keep in your head. I'm talking about a real, detailed budget. It doesn't have to be fancy, just something that tracks your income and expenses. You can use a spreadsheet, an app, or even a good old-fashioned notebook. Once you have a clear picture of your cash flow, you can start identifying areas where you can cut back. Remember those daily lattes we talked about? Yeah, those little expenses can really add up. Instead of buying your coffee every morning, try making it at home a few times a week. You'll be surprised how much you can save, and who knows, you might even discover you enjoy playing barista in your own kitchen. Okay, let's talk about the elephant in the room, student loan debt. It's a massive burden for so many millennials, and ignoring it is only going to make things worse. Trust me, I've been there. The first step is to face the music and figure out exactly how much you owe, what the interest rates are, and what repayment options are available to you. There are actually a ton of different repayment plans out there, including income-driven options that can lower your monthly payments. Don't be afraid to reach out to your loan servicer and explore your options. Remember, they're there to help you navigate this process. And hey, if you're feeling overwhelmed, don't hesitate to seek guidance from a financial advisor. They can help you create a personalized debt repayment strategy that aligns with your financial goals. All right, remember those daily lattes we talked about earlier? That's actually a classic example of what's known as the latte factor. It's this idea that small, seemingly insignificant expenses can really add up over time and sabotage your financial goals. Think about it. That $5 latte you grab every morning on your way to work adds up to over $1,800 a year. And it's not just coffee. It could be those daily takeout lunches, subscription boxes you barely use, or those impulse buys that end up collecting dust in your closet. The point is, those small expenses can really drain your bank account without you even realizing it. So, what can you do about it? Well, start by tracking your spending for a month and see where your money is actually going. You might be surprised by how much you're spending on those little things. Then, challenge yourself to cut back in those areas and redirect that money towards your financial goals, whether it's paying down debt, investing, or finally booking that dream vacation. Life is full of surprises, and not all of them are good. That's why having an emergency fund is so crucial. It's basically a financial safety net that can help you cover unexpected expenses without going into debt. Think of it as your peace of mind fund. So, how much should you aim to save? A good rule of thumb is to have 3 to 6 months worth of living expenses stashed away in a separate savings account. I know, that sounds like a lot of money. But trust me, it's better to be over-prepared than under-prepared. Start by setting aside a small amount each month, even if it's just $50 or $100. You can gradually increase that amount as you get more comfortable. And remember, any amount is better than nothing. Let's be real. Credit cards can be both a blessing and a curse. On one hand, they're super convenient and can help you build credit. But on the other hand, they can also lead to a world of debt if you're not careful. One of the biggest mistakes I see millennials making is maxing out their credit cards and then only making the minimum payments. Here's the thing. Credit card interest rates are no joke. They can be insanely high, which means that making only the minimum payments can keep you trapped in a cycle of debt for years. Seriously, it's like trying to outrun a cheetah on a treadmill. So what's the solution? Well, for starters, try to avoid using credit cards for purchases you can't afford to pay back in full by the end of the month. If you do have credit card debt, make it a priority to pay it down as quickly as possible. Look into balance transfer cards with lower interest rates or consider debt consolidation options. All right, let's talk about investing because let's be real, it's not just for rich dads and Wall Street bros. The earlier you start investing, the more time your money has to grow, thanks to the magic of compound interest. It's like planting a tree. The best time to plant a tree was 20 years ago. The second best time is now. But where do you even begin? Well, one of the easiest and most accessible ways to start investing is through a Roth IRA. It's a retirement account that allows your investments to grow tax-free, which means you won't owe any taxes on your earnings when you retire. Pretty sweet, right? You can contribute up to $6,500 per year as of 2023, but always double-check the current limits. And choose from a variety of investments, like stocks, bonds, and mutual funds. Don't be intimidated by the jargon. There are tons of resources available online, and even robo-advisors that can help you get started. Okay, I know retirement might seem like a lifetime away, but trust me, it'll sneak up on you faster than you think. And the last thing you want is to reach retirement age and realize you haven't saved enough money to maintain your lifestyle. That's why it's crucial to start planning for retirement as early as possible. Remember that whole compound interest thing we talked about earlier? Yeah, it's even more powerful when you're talking about long-term savings goals like retirement. Even if you can only contribute a small amount to your retirement account each month, it'll add up over time. Plus, a lot of employers offer 401k matching programs, which is basically free money. So talk to your HR department and make sure you're taking advantage of all the retirement savings benefits available to you. Insurance might not be the most exciting topic, but it's one of those things you really don't want to skimp on. Life is unpredictable, and having the right insurance coverage can provide you with financial protection and peace of mind when you need it most. So, what types of insurance should you consider? Well, health insurance is a must-have, even if you're young and healthy. Accidents and illnesses can happen to anyone, and medical bills can quickly spiral out of control. If you're renting, renter's insurance is another important one to have. It protects your belongings in case of theft, fire, or other covered events. And if you have people who depend on your income, like a spouse or children, life insurance is essential. It can help provide financial security for your loved ones in the event of your passing. Let's be real. We live in a world where everyone is trying to sell us something, and the internet is full of get-rich-quick schemes that promise to make you a millionaire overnight. But here's the truth. If it sounds too good to be true, it probably is. Building wealth takes time, effort, and smart decision-making. There's no magic formula or secret shortcut. So, be wary of any investment opportunity that promises unrealistic returns or sounds too good to be true. Instead of falling for those scams, focus on building wealth the right way, through a combination of saving, investing, and good old-fashioned hard work. Remember, slow and steady wins the race. Listen, personal finance isn't exactly something they teach us in school, which is a shame because it's one of the most important life skills you can have. But the good news is, it's never too late to start learning. There are tons of resources available online, from blogs and podcasts to YouTube channels, like this one, and financial education websites. Make it a habit to read books, listen to podcasts, and watch videos about personal finance. The more you learn about managing your money, the better equipped you'll be to make informed financial decisions and achieve your financial goals. Remember, knowledge is power, especially when it comes to your finances. And there you have it, folks. The top 10 money mistakes millennials make, and more importantly, how to avoid them. Remember, taking control of your finances doesn't have to be scary or overwhelming. Start by implementing small changes today, and over time, those small changes will compound into big results. Now I want to hear from you. What are some of the biggest financial challenges you face as a millennial? Share your thoughts and experiences in the comments below. Let's create a supportive community where we can learn from each other and achieve our financial goals together. Don't forget to subscribe for more money-saving tips and financial advice. Hit that like button if you found this video helpful, and check out the video description for additional resources and financial tools. Remember, small changes can make a big difference in your financial journey. Thanks for watching.